everyone, hope you are doing well. I am Akshay Parmar, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology in IT Department. Welcome to the videos tutorial series of the Data Communication and Computer Networks. Today we will see the topologies. But before that, let's take a quick recap what we have learned in our previous videos. We have seen the introduction section of the data communication definition section, data communication model we have seen. After that we have seen the functional characteristics, components and data flow. After that we have seen the networks, the criteria, the network use and the basic use of basic attribute of the network, right? Today we will see the topologies, the introduction to the network topologies, the factor of the choosing the network topology we will see here, and after that we will see the type of the network topology, the physical and the logical, right? What do you mean by the term topology? Topology is an arrangement of a network in which the computer system or network device are connected with each other, right? The way the network devices are connected, that arrangement is called the topologies, right? The topology refers to the layout of the connected device on the network, right? Simply, it's a layout of the network and how different nodes in the network are connected with each other and how they are communicate with each other, right? Network topology represents the geometric representation of how the network devices are connected, how they are linked and how they are communicated with each other, right? The concept behind the network topology. The computer network topology is the way the various components of the network are arranged, like the network components like the nodes, links, peripheral device are called the various components. The way they are connected is called the network topology. Network topology defines the layout, the virtual shape or the structure of the network, right? Topology is not only the physical but logically also, right? Network topology defines the layout, virtual shape and the structure of the network, not only the physically but logically also, right? The way in which the different system and the nodes are connected in communicate with each other is determined by the topology of the network, right? Topology can be the physical or the logical. Physical topology is the physical layout of the node, workstation and the cables in the network, right? While the logical topology is the way the information flows between the components, right? In general, physical topology relates to the core network, whereas the logical topology relates to the basics of the network, right? The factors while choosing the topology, there are the various factors while choosing the network topology. Scale of the project in terms of number of components, devices, peripheral devices, nodes to be connected, that is called the scale of the project. In the how if you want to use the network in the small use or at the business use in the building and all that, so this is how the network topology is selected. Amount of traffic to be expected on the network, this depends on the which type of data you want to send and which type of data you want to receive. Like if you want to send a simple or a low bandwidth data, then the network traffic is low, and if you want a high bandwidth network traffic, then you have to choose a different type of topology. The budget allotment of the network is the foremost factor while the choosing of the network, like the amount of money you will want to willing to invest. The required response time is also the factor while choosing the network topology, right? That all are the factors you have to keep in the mind while choosing the network topology, right? The type of the topology, as we have discussed, topology has the mainly two types, the physical topology and the logical topology. The physical topology represent the how the network devices are connected physically, and the logical topology represent the how the data flows between the devices, right? Let's move forward the physical topology. What do you mean by the physical topology? By the term physical topology, you have come in mind what is the physical topology. The physical topology is a network of actual geometric layout of the workstation, right? The physical topology of the network is the actual geometric layout of the workstation. there are several common physical topologies, right? There are several common physical topologies, and we will see in brief in this today's lecture, right? There are the few example of the physical topology: the ring, bus, ring, mesh topology, fully connected, partial connected, tree are the major type of the physical topologies. Let's see one by one in brief, right? Let's begin with the bus topology. What do you mean by the bus topology? Bus topology, in this topology, every workstation is connected with the main cable. As you see, this is a one main cable by which every device is connected to the network, right? Therefore, in effect, each workstation is directly connected with each other, right? So in effect of this topology, each and every workstation is directly connected with each other workstation, right? Right. Here the one cable act as a backbone of the link of all the device in the network, right? All the node are connected to the single cable. That single cable is called the bus by the help of the interface connector, right? Connectors. Let's begin with the basics topology, the bus topology, right? In this topology, every workstation is connected to the main cable. That cable is called the bus. Therefore, in effect, each workstation is directly connected with each other workstation in the network. This bus, this main cable is called act as a backbone of the network, right? The one cable acts as a backbone to the link to all the devices in the network. All the devices are called the node. All the nodes are connected to the single cable. That cable is called the bus. By the help of to the interface connector, that all the devices are connected with the help of the interface connectors, right? Every node communicates with each other through this bus only, right? The single cable connects all the network nodes without intervening the connectivity device, right? Devices share the responsibility of the getting data from one point to another point. The terminator stops the signals after reaching at the end of the wire. The terminator at the end of the wire will stop the signal after reaching at the end of the wire. That will prevent the signal bounce. The bus topology is very cheaper compared to the other topology. It is inexpensive, but it is not very scalable, right? If any error occur in the bus topology, it is difficult to troubleshoot, right? The pros and cons about the bus topology. The bus topology works very well for the small networks, right, where the users are limited and the devices are limited. Then the bus topology is the best suitable for that kind of scenario. The bus topology is relatively inexpensive to implement. The bus topology is relatively inexpensive to implement. Like it needs only one cable and several connectors for the connection, right? In this bus topology, adding the new devices is really easy. The cons are the disadvantages of the bus topology. The disadvantage is the management cost of the bus topology can be high. Bus topology is cheaper to implement, but the management cost of the bus topology is very high. The potential of the congestion with the network traffic is the major disadvantage of the bus topology. Let's see the another type, the ring topology. In this topology, the workstation are connected in the closed loop. Where you have seen in the bus topology, the every nodes are connected linearly. But in this type, every devices are connected in the closed loop configuration. The adjacent pair of the workstation are directly connected, right? Other pair of the workstation are indirectly connected, right? In this topology, the data is passing through the one or more intermediate node, right? Each node is connected to the two nearest node, the left side of the node and the right side of the node. The one method for the passing the data on the ring network is the token passing, right? Each workstation transmit the data, right? Here, each node is connected to the two nearest nodes so that the entire network form the circle. Likewise, you can see in this figure that every node is connected with the two adjacent devices. Like this device is connected with this device and the printer. Right, the printer is connected with the two devices, the connector and this device. Right. In the ring topology, one method of the passing the data is the token passing. Each workstation transmits the data in the ring topology. Right? The advantages of the ring topology. Ring topology is easier to manage and easier to locate the defective node. If the defect in the node or if the defect in the cable, it is easier to found in the ring topology. It is well suitable for the transmitting the signals over the long distance on the line. Right? The ring topology is well suited for the transmit the signals over the long distance on the line. It handles the high volume of the network traffic, right? It enables the reliable communication. The disadvantage of the ring topology, it is much expensive than the bus topology. The ring topology requires more cables and the network equipment to start, right? But ring topology is not used widely like the bus topology. Because of the fewer equipments are option are in the bus topology, the fewer option for the expansion of the high speed communication. It has the fewer equipment option, right? The ring topology has the fewer option for the expansion to the high speed communication, where the devices are easily connected or add in the bus topology, right? Right. Let's move forward toward the another type of topology, the star topology. Each device has a dedicated point-to-point link with the central control. That central control device called the hub. Right? The hub is a centralized system by which every device are connected. Devices are not directly connected with each other. The devices are connected to the hub, and hub is the central system which connects all the system. There are no direct traffic between the two devices. Device must send Device must have to send the data to the hub, and hub will pass the data to that respective device. Device send the data to the controller. Here you can see the central hub, and then controller relays to the on the other devices. Right. So this is how the star topology work. Any single cable connects only two devices. Right. Where you can see in the bus topology, one single cable is work as a backbone, and all the devices are connected to that cable. But in the star topology, the single cable connects only the two devices. Here you can see in the star topology, any single cable connects only the two devices, the device and the hub only. If the cabling problem occurs or any failure of the device occurs, that problem affects only the two nodes at the most, right? It requires the more cabling than the ring and the bus topology. As you can see, the star tech topology requires the more cabling as it is connected the two devices with the single cable. So it requires the more cabling than the ring topology and the bus topology. But the star topology have the more fault tolerance functionality, right? It is easily to move. It is the isolated and the interconnected with the other network. The star topology is easily scalable, right? The star topology supports maximum 1024 addressable nodes on the logical network, right? The pros and cons of the star technology. Advantages and disadvantages, the pros and cons of the star topology. It is the good option for the modern networks, just because of it is low startup cost, right? It is easy to manage, easy to maintain. It because of its fault tolerance is very high. So even if any fault or any error occur, it is easy to maintain and easy to troubleshoot in the star topology rather than the bus and the ring topology. In the star topology offers the more opportunity for the expansion. As we can see, the adding the new device is really easy in the star topology. The most popular topology used nowadays. The wide variety of the equipments are available for the star topology. The disadvantage. The hub is the single point of the failure. If the hub, the central device is failed, all the topology will fail, right? The it require the more cable than the bus topology and the ring topology, right? The major disadvantages for the star topology. Here the hub is the centralized system by which all the devices are connected. So if hub fails, the whole system will shut down. So this is the major disadvantage of the star topology. Star topology requires the more cabling than the bus topology and the ring topology. So the implementation cost of the star topology may high, right? Mesh, tree and hybrid topology in the brief. Thank you for the watching.